Who do you think is the oldest NFL team? It's the Bears, right? Wrong. How about the Browns? Wrong again. Not many people know this, but the oldest team in the NFL is actually what's now known as the Arizona Cardinals. They opened up shop in 1898 in South Chicago as a group of teenagers called the Morgan Athletic Club. After buying Normal Field on Racine Avenue, they changed their name to the Racine Normals. The owner bought a bunch of used jerseys from the University of Chicago and thought that the faded colors were cardinal red, so he started calling the team the Cardinals. In 1920, they became a founding member of the American Professional Football Association, along with the Decatur Staleys, now known as the Chicago Bears, and a bunch of other teams that no longer exist. In 1922, they started going by the Chicago Cardinals in order to avoid confusion with the Racine Legion, an NFL team that played in Racine, Wisconsin. They won a controversial championship in 1925, back when the team with the best record at the end of the regular season would automatically be declared NFL champions. Then they struggled mightily for 20 years, until 1946 when they won the NFL championship against the Philadelphia Eagles. Over the years, they began losing support to their Northside rival Chicago Bears. And in 1960, the Cardinals relocated to St. Louis. While the Cardinals did manage to put together some competitive seasons in St. Louis, after issues securing and funding a stadium and creating beef with the St. Louis baseball Cardinals, they moved to Phoenix in 1988. For the first 10 years in Arizona, the Cardinals didn't post a single winning record. But in 1998, they beat the Cowboys in the divisional round for their first playoff win in 51 years. 10 years later, in 2008, QB Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald led the Cardinals to the Super Bowl as a 4 seed, where Fitzgerald had one of the most iconic touchdown catches in NFL history. But it wasn't meant to be, as the Steelers would retake the lead in the final seconds and win the game. Unfortunately, despite being the oldest NFL team in existence, the Cardinals are one of only a handful of teams to have never won a Super Bowl. So if you didn't know, now you know. Tell your friends at the tailgate, and fact check them when they get it wrong.